Hey guys, good morning. Don with Adventures of the Broken Retired here, along with Elmer. Elmer, by the way, while I'm in here, Elmer, we got to have a little talk about this. While I'm in here with Elmer like this, I think I have busted Elmer. See, Elmer doesn't know this, okay? But I put a couple of security cameras in the office. Elmer, you listening? I put a couple security cameras in the office recently. Now, I haven't gone through and checked the SD card yet to find out exactly what's on it, but I'm going to, and I have a pretty good idea that a lot of what's on it I won't be able to show you. Do you know what I mean? So, Elmer, I think, is about to get busted. But that's not the point of today's video. Today's video is this. Yeah, you see, so you get a guy who's retired, and you say to yourself, or you ask me, geez, man, what do you do all day, dude? You don't have to go to work. What do you do? Well, all day long, I pretty much do stuff that needs doing. As you live your life, as you go on, there's always this huge long list of, well, I don't have time to do that right now. I'm going to get to it later. I'll get to it as soon as I got time. Don't have a chance to do that right now. Well, after you retire, all those excuses, all of that procrastination has to go away. Now you don't have the excuse of, I don't have time to do that anymore. So there's a whole bunch of stuff like that. I got to finish cleaning up the garage. I've got to, that's going to be a huge task. When the stuff comes back from Molly's, I'm going to have to do it again. Then I'm going to have to go and clean the garage because the garage hasn't been cleaned in years. There's enough sawdust in that place, I tell you what, from running those machines. The backyard is a disaster. My lawn guy has threatened to quit if I don't put a gate he can get his lawnmower through on the side of the house because he's having to push mow the backyard, and he ain't happy about that. And I don't blame him because the reason I pay him to cut my grass is because the backyard is so hard to mow, and there's no gate to get a rider back there, so I've got to put a gate in the fence, so that's going to have to come. So I've also got to do some fixing up the patio. The patio is just a big, huge, gnarly mess. There's a little fenced-in area there. There's a wisteria that's growing crazy. Anyway, all that needs to be cleaned up. And there's a flower box next to the pool pump just outside of the patio that needs to be straightened out as well. But, and Molly's house needs to be finished. I got to get that done. And I've got YouTube videos to do, which I'm obviously giving a bit of a priority here because that's what I'm doing now. But today is different. Today, I have something else I got to do, and I'm going to take you along with me as we go. About a week or so ago, we noticed that the clock on the microwave wasn't on. And as a matter of fact, when you open and close the door or do whatever, nothing would respond. Well, I have dealt with many a microwave in my day. So once they do that, there's no point to see about getting them fixed. There's no point to whatever. And we've had it. I put that microwave in 13 years ago. So getting 13 years out of a microwave isn't that bad. Now, installing a microwave is a huge pain in the butt. I'm going to tell you why. Putting the bracket on the wall behind the microwave is not that big of a deal. They send a template and you cut the holes, and it's not that big of a deal. Okay, you gotta be careful where you drill because there's wires and stuff in the wall, but it's not that big of a deal. The hard part is getting the holes that go through the bottom of the cabinet above the microwave in the right spot. Those are hard to hit right, okay? Matter of fact, they're so hard to hit right that the microwave screws come with gigantic heads on them because I'm assuming that they know that you're going to drill them in the wrong spot on the first try. It comes with a template, but it's really hard to place. It's just very difficult. So the trick to replacing a microwave is to replace it with one just like the one that's there. That way you don't have to re-drill the holes or replace the bracket. Well, replacing it with the exact same one that's there is not going to happen because they run in lots, right? They'll make this particular model for X amount of time. Then they don't make that model anymore. They make another one, they make another one, they make another one. So what you do is when you go to replace your microwave, you'll find out they don't make those anymore. I don't know if I've ever replaced one with an identical unit, same model number, because they're never available. But what you do is you go online and you look up the manufacturer, and it needs to be the manufacturer, not the local supply house, like Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. You need to call the manufacturer and find out what the equivalent replacement is. The equivalent replacement, every time I've changed one, my experience, the equivalent replacement uses the same bracket and has the holes in the same spot as the one you're taking out. So the bracket does not need to be replaced, and you don't have to re-drill the holes in the cabinet. That's a big deal because the holes in the cabinet are hard to hit. So let's, they they sent me a text yesterday saying that the microwave I had to order it. Of course, you have to order everything. So they sent me a text yesterday saying that the microwave is in, so I'm fixing to go get it, and we're going to come back and put it in. So if you ain't got nothing else to do, hang around. Elmer, you want Elmer? Come on, Elmer, get us out of here. Elmer? All right, I'm driving Amy's car these days. Let's go see about a microwave. Look at the mess I got over there still. I picked up some of that yesterday. All right, let's head out to Lowe's. Hey guys, remember I told you how narrow Swamp Road is? Well, we came by there just now, and I didn't film this because there were police there, and I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to get the camera out. But on Swamp Road just now, there was a car in the ditch that took a pretty good hit. But in this case, I'm not going to blame it on the width of the road for two reasons. One reason, he was on the wrong side. Typically, if you go off the road because it's too narrow, you go off the road on the right. He was off the road on the left. So I don't know what he was thinking. And the other thing I'm going to tell you is, with the damage on the car and the damage to the ground, that dude was moving when he went off the road. Now, the speed limit in that section of the road, I'm not sure if it's 25 or 35, but it ain't any higher than 35. And I got news for you. You don't get hit at 35 miles an hour and do that much, or you don't go off the road or hit something at 35 miles an hour and do that much damage. I promise you. Anyhow, so there's that. See how the world takes to walking around with a camera. It is hot as hell today. Sorry. It's hot today. Thank you. Okay. How's it going? Hello. I have a microwave to pick up. It came in for Don Wiseman.
You got to check in at the kiosk over there?
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So go to that little kiosk and then hit that middle button and then type in your phone number.
Thank you very much.
And then hit confirm, okay?
Thanks. I take it this is the kiosk.
Thank you. Someone will be with you shortly.
Yeah. How you doing there, bro?
How you doing, man? Pick up the order?
Yeah.
What's the name for the order?
I'm sorry.
What's the name for the order?
Wiseman, W-I-S-E-M-A-N.
Right. Is that the last name?
Yeah. Microwave.
Yeah, I got it on here. Yeah, I was actually at curbside. If you would have logged in, we could have brought it out there to you. That's all
I'm
right.
not that lazy yet, bro. There's still time.
Oh, man. So this is actually staged in the back, so I got to grab it from the back and bring it up front to you.
All right.
I'll be right back for it in just a moment.
Take your time, brother. Well, I'm used to driving my truck and I'm in my wife's car. Oh, it's right over here.
I think that was the
There it is.
Make it work. This order right here, you okay with the email receipt?
What's that?
You okay with the email receipt
Yeah.
for this order?
Yeah, it's not a problem.
All right, absolutely. I just want to make sure we got the correct one for you.
It fits, right?
Yes, sir. Just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and email you a receipt. You're all good to go, man.
Thank you so much, bro. I really do
All right,
appreciate it.
absolutely. I do. Glad I could help you.
All right, let's go. Back on the road again, headed back to the house. right, boys and girls, let's change the microwave. See this? Somebody gave me this puppy for Christmas, and it is unbelievably sharp. I use it all the time. It is sharp. All right, a little bit of action with the drill that I forgot to record, and that problem solved. One microwave installed. Oh, let me get the trash out of here, and then you can do whatever you need to do, and I'll come back and put the stove back in place. Ta-da! Yay! And ta-da! The finished product. Like it never even happened.